Well, companies are looking for workers who have what's known as soft skills. And Tiffany Daniels is with Workforce Solutions. She joins us this morning to explain what soft skills are and how we can really hone in on these skills. What are they, first of all?
Soft skills, they go by a number of names. So they're also known as interpersonal skills, but essentially soft skills are the personality traits of an employee. So not just understanding the basic physical training skills. Let's say, for instance, you're a welder. Being able to actually work the machines and have the product, the desired product is excellent. But actually, the soft skills are the next piece of that. It's making sure that you kind of become a good team member or a good employee, not just someone that can do the work.
Oh, that's interesting. You mentioned something in the break that kind of, perked my attention, and that is this is an employer's market where, instead of having just a few resumes like you would have a few years ago, you've got a ton of them. I mean, it's a really demanding, there's a lot of demand from the employee point of view.
Yeah.
And so having these soft skills is only going to better your chances, I would imagine.
Exactly, yeah. Employers at this time, there's a lot of people still looking for work, whether they're unemployed or looking for that next step up in their career. And so if you are lucky enough, fortunate enough to kind of enter the door and have that opportunity, they're going to want to make sure that you're also an accountable employee, because unfortunately there may be other people that are still on that wait list, or that the resumes they reviewed that they didn't interview at that time are their second choices. So you want to make sure once you're in the door, you're as safe as possible.
Hey, I'd almost argue that those soft skills are even more important. Anyone can learn a skill, but can you really show up on time or have that, effective communication as a team member? Or, we'll talk about some of the skills, like oral and written communication is something that Workforce Solutions says.
Right. And that covers the gamut. It's, are you able to express yourself in a way that, one, other people are able to understand, and two, that's in a respectful manner? Can you take direction? Can you give direction in a way that it's really helping build the team? Yeah.
Talk about that teamwork or the collaboration skills.
It's a matter of understanding your role in that organization and how you might be able to help the organization. It's not all about just helping yourself. It's understanding you're a part of a bigger piece now, and where do you fit? How can you work together? If there are issues, how can they be resolved before they kind of blow out of proportion?
Yeah. What about those problem-solving skills too?
It's very similar. It's the ability to recognize that something may not be the way that it's supposed to be, and it might be a machine that's not working, or it might be some process that's not as effective as it could be. How do you identify that? How do you come up with possible solutions, and how do you work with management and other team members to have those things implemented?
So how can we really hone in on these skills? Can Workforce Solutions help?
We can. There's a standing class called Succeed at Work at all 3 of our centers that anyone could walk in. It's just a matter of checking our calendar, giving us a call. We'll let you know when the meetings are.
Right.
And they kind of talk through all of the various pieces. How do you start actually working? Once you have the job, what's the next step? How do you prepare yourself mentally, physically? How do you show your managers, employers that it was a good choice to pick you?
That is great. Tiffany Daniels from Workforce Solutions. There are several locations around town, and we will be right back. Tiffany, we'll see you soon.